Jump to content. Main menu. Main menu. Move to sidebar hide. Navigation. Main page. Contents. Current events. Random article. About Wikipedia. Contact us. Contribute. Help. Learn to edit. Community portal. Recent changes. Upload file. Search. Search. Appearance. Donate. Create account. Login. Personal tools. Donate. Create account. Login. Pages for logged out editors. Learn more. Contributions. Talk. Contents. Move to sidebar hide. Top. 1 name. 2 role and development. 3 goose. 4 Geb alias Cronus. 5 notes. 6 references. Toggle the table of contents. Geb. 60 languages. Afrikaans. Alemanis. Bosanski. Brezoneg. Katala. Etna. Dansk. Deutsch. Easti. Epsilon lambda lambda eta nu iota kappa. Español. Esperanto. Euskara. Francais. Hrvatski. Bahasa Indonesia. Italiano. Lietovi. Magyar. Bahasa Melayu. /Ming dngng. Netherlands. Norsk Boekmal. Occitan. Polski. Portuguese. Rom. Siciliano. Simple English. Slovenina. Slovenina. /Srpski. Srpskrvatski / Suomi. Svenska. Turks. Tingvit. Edit links. Article. Talk. English. Read. Edit. View history. Tools. Tools. Move to sidebar hide. Actions. Read. Edit. View history. General. What links here? Related changes. Upload file. Special pages. Permanent link. Page information. Cite this page. Get shortened URL. Download QR code. Expand all. Edit interlanguage links. Print/export. Download as PDF. Printable version. In other projects. Wikimedia Commons. Wikidata item. Appearance. Move to sidebar hide. Text. Small. Standard. Large. This page always uses small font size. Width. Standard. Wide. The content is as wide as possible for your browser window. Color. Beta. Automatic. Light. Dark. This page is always in light mode. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Ancient Egyptian god of the earth. This article is about the Egyptian god. For other uses, see Geb. Geb. Name in hieroglyphs. Symbol. Barley, goose, bull, viper. Genealogy. Parents. Shu and Tefnut. Siblings. Nut. Consort. Nut, Tefnut, Renanutet, some sources. Offspring. Osiris, Isis, Set, Nephthys, Hirur, Niikau, in some myths. Equivalents. Greek. Cronus. Geb, Ancient Egyptian, GBB, Egyptological pronunciation, Gebeb, also known as Sib, /SB /KB /, A was the Egyptian god of the earth one and a mythological member of the Ennead of Heliopolis. He could also be considered a father of snakes. It was believed in ancient Egypt that Geb's laughter created earthquakes too and that he allowed crops to grow. Name. Edit. The name was pronounced as such from the Greek period onward and was originally wrongly read as Seb. 3. Role and Development. Edit. Part of a series on Ancient Egyptian Religion. Show. Beliefs. Afterlife. Cosmology. Duet. Ma'at. Mythology. Index. Numerology. Philosophy. Soul. Show. Practices. Funerals. Offerings, offering formula. Temples. Pyramids. Show. Deities, list. Ogdoad. Amun. Amunit. Howhet. Het. Coquette. Kek. Nounet. Nu. Ennead. Adam. Geb. Isis. Nephthys. Nut. Osiris. Set. Shu. Tefnut. Eati. Acre. Okti. Amenhotep, son of Hapu. Amsmi. Amit. Amhat. Amuaa. Anat. Anjeti. Anhur. Anput. Anubis. Anuket. Apdemoc. Apeb. Apis. Apt. Aken. Irensnuppies. Ash. Assessors. Astart. Aten. B. Bobby. Bankjadet. Bastet. Bat. Bata. Bapef. Bennu. Bes. Butchies. C. Cavern deities. D. Didun. Duau, God. F. Four sons of Horus. G. Gate deities. H. Ha. Happy. Oran. Hather. Hatmhit. Hittite. Hetihotep. Hika. Heman. Hemsit. Henit. Heket. Hermanubis. Hesat. Horus. Harpocrates. Harishaph. Hu. Iabet. Ea. Iat. Igai. Ihi. Ikemusk. Imentet. Imhotep. Ipi. Iunit. Ihusaset. K. Kibichet. Kenzit. Kenti Amantiu. Kenti Kiti. Kepri. Kurdi. Knum. Kansu. Kother Wa cases. M. Mahis. Ma'at. Mandulis. Medjt. Mafdet. Mehen. Mehetwarit. Mehit. Menhit. Merit. Meretsager. Meskanet. Min. Naviz. Montu. Mut. N. Nebthetepet. Nechawai. Nefertum. Neekau. Name Tai. Neath. Nemti. Nekbit. Neeper. P. Pk. Parrot. Petby. Te. Q. Kabi. Qed her. Kh. R. Ra. Reed Tai. Regeet. Ram. Renanutet. Renpit. Renpit Nefrit. Ripit. Rashaph. S. Sa. Satis. Sebiameker. Sekamet. Seker. Serapis. Circuit. Shade. Shy. Shed. Shesmitet. Shesmu. Sia. Sobug. Sopday. Sopdu. Souls of Pe and Nekan. T. Taitanen. Tarat. Tate. Tabitje. Thoth. Hermes Trismegistus. Tijanenayat. Tutu. U. Anut. W. Wajet. Wajwer. Weneg. Webset. Webvaet. Warathiko. Worit. Show. Locations. Eru. Benben. Duit. Land of Manu. The Indestructibles. Show. Symbols and objects. Aani. Abtu. Ank. Ataf. Atet. Book of Thoth. Cartouche. Corn mummy. Crook and flail. Dishrat. Djed. Egyptian obelisk. Egyptian pool. Eye of Horus. Eye of Ra. Griffin. Hejet. Hemum crown. Henu. Hierarchosphinx. Hypocephalus. Imiat fetish. Capriche. Nef. Maytet boat. Medjt. Manat. Nebu. Neems. Neshmit. Ouroboros. Chint. Scarab. Sectet boat. Sarag. Serpapard. Set animal. Shen ring. Sphinx. Tyet. Urias. Shabdi. Was scepter. Winged sun. Show. Texts. Funerary texts. Amdu 8 books of breathing, book of caverns, book of the dead, book of the earth, book of gates. Show. Related religions. Adonism. Hermeticism. Thelema. Chemeticism, Kemetic Orthodoxy Church of the Most High Goddess. Ancient Egypt portal. V. T. E. The oldest representation in a fragmentary relief of the god was as an anthropomorphic bearded being accompanied by his name, and dating from King Djoser's reign, during the 3rd dynasty, and was found in Heliopolis. Citation needed. However, the god never received a temple of his own. In later times he could also be depicted as a ram, a bull, or a crocodile, the latter in a vignette of the Book of the Dead of the Lady Hariwaban in the Egyptian Museum, Cairo. Citation needed. Geb was frequently feared as father of snakes. One of the names for snake was S3T3, son of the earth. In one of the coffin text spells, Geb was described as father of the mythological snake Ni'ikau of primeval times. Citation needed. Geb also often occurs as a primeval divine king of Egypt from whom his son Osiris and his grandson Horus inherited the land after many conflicts with the disruptive god Set, brother and killer of Osiris. Geb could also be regarded as personified fertile earth and barren desert, the latter containing the dead or setting them free from their tombs, metaphorically described as Geb opening his jaws, or imprisoning those there not worthy to go to the fertile northeastern heavenly field of reeds. In the latter case, one of his otherworldly attributes was an ominous jackal-headed stave, called WSR.T Mighty One, rising from the ground onto which enemies could be bound. Citation needed. In the Heliopolitan Ennead, a group of 9 gods created in the beginning by the one god Adam or Ra, Geb is the husband of Nut, the sky or visible daytime and nightly firmament, the son of the earlier primordial elements Tefnut, moisture, and Shu, emptiness, and the father to the 4 lesser gods of the system Osiris, Seth, Isis, and Nephthys. In this context, Geb was believed to have originally been engaged with Nut and had to be separated from her by Shu, god of the air. For consequently, in mythological depictions, Geb was shown as a man reclining, sometimes with his phallus still pointed towards Nut. Geb and Nut together formed the permanent boundary between the primeval waters and the newly created world. 5. As time progressed, the deity became more associated with the habitable land of Egypt and also as one of its early rulers. As a chthonic deity 6, he, like Min, became naturally associated with the underworld, fresh waters, and with vegetation, barley being said to grow upon his ribs, and was depicted with plants and other green patches on his body. 7. His association with vegetation, healing 7, and sometimes with the underworld and royalty brought Geb the occasional interpretation that he was the husband of Renenutet, a minor goddess of the harvest and also mythological caretaker. The meaning of her name is nursing snake, of the young king in the shape of a cobra, who herself could also be regarded as the mother of Ni-Kau, a primeval snake god associated with the underworld. He is also equated by classical authors as the Greek titan Cronus. Citation needed. Ta and Ra, creator deities, usually begin the list of divine ancestors. There is speculation between Shu and Geb and who was the first god-king of Egypt. The story of how Shu, Geb, and Nut were separated in order to create the cosmos is now being interpreted in more human terms, exposing the hostility and sexual jealousy. Between the father-son jealousy and Shu rebelling against the divine order, Geb challenges Shu's leadership. Geb takes Shu's wife, Tefnut, as his chief queen, separating Shu from his sister wife, just as Shu had previously done to him. In the Book of the Heavenly Cow, it is implied that Geb is the heir of the departing sun god. After Geb passed on the throne to Osiris, his son, he then took on a role of a judge in the divine tribunal of the gods. 8. Goose. Edit. Sky goddess Nut and Geb with the head of a snake. Some Egyptologists, specifically Jan Bergman, Terence Duquesne, or Richard H. Wilkinson, have stated that Geb was associated with a mythological divine creator goose who had laid a world egg from which the sun and/or the world had sprung. This theory is assumed to be incorrect and to be a result of confusing the divine name Geb with that of a white-fronted goose, Answer albifrons, also called originally GB, B lame 1, stumbler. 9. This bird sign is used only as a phonogram in order to spell the name of the god, H.T. Veld, in Lexicon der Egyptologie 2, Lemma, Geb. An alternative ancient name for this goose species was TRP, meaning similarly walk like a drunk, stumbler. The white-fronted goose is never found as a cultic symbol or holy bird of Geb. The mythological creator goose referred to above, was called Nggwr Great Honker and always depicted as a Nile goose/fox goose or Egyptian goose, Alapachan Aegyptiacus, who ornithologically belongs to a separate genus and whose usual Egyptian name was Smn, Coptic Sman. A colored vignette irrefutably depicts a Nile goose with an opened beak, Nggwr, in a context of solar creation on a mythological papyrus dating from the 21st dynasty. 10. Similar images of this divine bird are to be found on temple walls, Karnak, Deir el-Bahari, showing a scene of the king standing on a papyrus raft and ritually plucking papyrus for the Theban god Amun-Re-Kamutef. The latter Theban creator god could be embodied in a Nile goose, but never in a white-fronted goose. In underworld books, a diacritic goose sign, most probably denoting then an Answer albifrons, was sometimes depicted on top of the head of a standing anonymous male anthropomorphic deity, pointing to Geb's identity. Geb himself was never depicted as a Nile goose, as later was Amun, called on some New Kingdom stele explicitly, Amun, the beautiful Smn goose, Nile goose. 10. The only clear pictorial confusion between the hieroglyphs of a white-fronted goose, in the normal hieroglyphic spelling of the name Geb, often followed by the additional B sign, and a Nile goose in the spelling of the name Geb occurs in the rock-cut tomb of the provincial governor Serenput II, 12th dynasty, Middle Kingdom, on the Quba el Hawa desert ridge, opposite Aswan, namely on the left, southern, wall near the open doorway, in the first line of the brightly painted funerary offering. Formula. This confusion is to be compared with the frequent hacking out by Akhenaten's agents of the sign of the pintail duck, meaning sun, in the royal title Son of Re, especially in Theban temples, where they confused the duck sign with that of a Nile goose regarded as a form of the then forbidden god Amun. 10. Geb alias Cronus. Edit. In Greco-Roman Egypt, Geb was equated with the Greek titan Cronus, because he held a quite similar position in the Greek pantheon, as the father of the gods Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, as Geb did in Egyptian mythology. This equation is particularly well attested in Taitanes in the southern Fayum. Geb and Cronus were here part of a local version of the cult of Sobuk, the crocodile god. 11. The equation was shown on the one hand in the local iconography of the gods, in which Geb was depicted as a man with attributes of Cronus and Cronus with attributes of Geb. 12. On the other hand, the priests of the local main temple identified themselves in Egyptian texts as priests of Sonetanes Geb, but in Greek texts as priests of Sonetanes Cronus. Accordingly, Egyptian names formed with the name of the god Geb were just as popular among local villagers as Greek names derived from Cronus, especially the name Cronion. 13. Notes. Edit. Ancient Greek, Kappa Beta, Romanized, CB, Greek pronunciation, KB. References. Edit. Pinch, Geraldine, 2002. Handbook of Egyptian Mythology. Handbooks of World Mythology. ABC Clio. p. 135. ISBN 1-57607-763-2. Geb. Retrieved October 6, 2014. Wallace Budge, E.A. 1904. The Gods of the Egyptians, Studies in Egyptian Mythology. Kessinger Publishing. ISBN 978-0766129863. Retrieved October 6, 2014. Mescal, Lin Archaeologies of Social Life, Age, Class etc. in Ancient Egypt. Wiley-Blackwell, October 20, 1999, ISBN 978-0-631-21299-7p.103. Van Dijck, Jacobus, 1995. Myth and Myth-Making in Ancient Egypt, PDF. Jacobus van Dijck. Retrieved May 26, 2017. Dunand, Françoise, 2004. Gods and Men in Egypt 3000 BCE to 395 CE. Armand Collin. p. 345. ISBN 9780801488535. Jump Up To, A. B. Wilkinson, Richard H. 2003. The Complete Gods and Goddesses of Ancient Egypt. Thames and Hudson. p. 105106. ISBN 9780500051207. Pinch, Geraldine, 2002. Handbook of Egyptian Mythology. Santa Barbara, ABC Clio. Pages 76, 77, 78. ISBN 9781576072424. C. Wolterman, On the Names of Birds and Hieroglyphic Sign List G22, G35, and H3 in, Jarbericht van het Voortschrijdsch Egyptisch Genootschap X Orient Lux No. 32, 1991-1992, Leiden, 1993, p. 122, Note 8. Jump Up To, ABC Text, DRS. Carls Wolterman, Amstelveen, Holland. Kockelman, Holger, 2017. De Heer der Seen, Sumpfe und Flusslauf. Untersuchen zum Gottsobek und den Ägyptischen Krokodilgotterkulten von den Anfangen bis zur Römerzeit. The Lord of Lakes, Swamps and Rivers. Studies on the Gottsobek and the Egyptian crocodile god cults from the beginnings to Roman times, in German. Volume 1. Wiesbaden, Herausowitz. Pages 81-88. ISBN 978-3-447-10810-2. Rondat, Vincent, 2013. Derniers Visages des Dieux d'Egypte. Iconographies, Pantheons et cultes dans les Fayum Hellenis des III siècles de notre ère. Last Faces of the Gods of Egypt. Iconographies, Pantheons, and cults in the Hellenized Fayum of the 2 and 3 RD centuries AD, in French. Paris, Presses de l'Université Paris Sorbonne, Editions du Louvre. Pages 75-80, 122-127, 241-246. Sippel, Benjamin, 2020. Gottesdiener und Kammelzüchter, das Alltags und Sozialleben der Sobek Priester im Kaiserzeitlichen Fayum Worshippers and Camel Breeders, The everyday and social life of the Sobek priests in Imperial Fayum, in German. Wiesbaden, Herassowitz. Pages 73-78. ISBN 978-3-447-11485-1. Show. V. T. E. Ancient Egyptian Religion. Beliefs. Afterlife. Creation myths. Isfit. Mot. Makru. Mythology. Numerology. Osiris myth. Philosophy. Soul. Practices. Canopic jars. Embalming ritual. Funerals. Mortuary temples. Offering formula. Opening of the mouth. Pyramids. Temples. Veneration of the dead. Deities. Ogdoad. Amun. Amunit. Howhet. Het. Coquette. Kek. Nounet. Nu. Ennead. Adam. Geb. Isis. Nephthys. Nut. Osiris. Set. Shu. Tefnut. Triads. Theban triad. Aati. Acre. Okti. Amenhotep. Son of Hapu. Amsmi. Amit. Amhat. Amuaa. Anat. Anjeti. Anhur. Anput. Anubis. Anuket. Apdemok. Apeb. Apis. Apt. Aken. Irensnuppies. Ash. Assessors. Astart. Aten. B. Bobby. Bainjadet. Bastet. Bat. Bata. Bapef. Bennu. Bess. Butchies. C. Cavern deities. D. Didun. Dionysus Osiris. F. Four sons of Horus. G. Gate deities. H. Ha. Happy. Hather. Hatmhit. Oran. Hiditet. Hetihotep. Hika. Heman. Hemsit. Henit. Heket. Hermanubis. Harishaph. Hesat. Horus. Harpocrates. Hu. Iabet. Ea. Iat. Igai. Ihi. Ikemusk. Imentet. Imhotep. Ipi. Iunit. Ihusaaset. K. Kibichet. Kenzit. Kentiamantiu. Kentikiti. Kepri. Kurdi. Knum. Kansu. Kother wa cases. M. Mahis. Maat. Mafdet. Mandulis. Medjt. Mehen. Mehetwarit. Mehit. Menhit. Merit. Meritziger. Meskanet. Min. Naviz. Montu. Mut. N. Nebthetepet. Nechawai. Nefertum. Neekau. Name Tai. Neath. Nekbit. Nemti. Neeper. P. Pk. Parrot. Petby. Te. Q. Kabi. Qed her. Kh. R. Ra. Reed Tai. Regeet. Ram. Renanutet. Renpit. Renpit Nefrit. Ripit. Rashab. S. Sa. Satis. Sebiameker. Seker. Sekamet. Serapis. Circuit. Shed. Shy. Shed. Shesmitet. Shesmu, Sia, Sobug, Sopde, Sopdu, Souls of Pe and Nekan, T. Taitanen, Taurat, Tate, Tabitje, Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus, Tijaneniat, Tudu, U, Unut, W, Wajet, Wajwer, Weneg, Webset, Webvaet, Warathiko, Worit, Creatures, Aeni, Abtu, Griffin, Hierarchosphinx, Medjed, Serpapard, Shat, Sphinx, Urias, Characters, Dedi, Jajamank, Redajet, Ubanner, Locations, Eru, Ake, Benben, Duet, Land of Manu, The Indestructibles, Symbols, and Objects, Ankh, Ataf, Cartouche, Corn Mummy, Crook and Flail, Crown of Justification, Dishrat, Djed, Egyptian Obelisk, Egyptian Pool, Eye of Horus, Eye of Ra, Heedjet, Hemam Crown, Henu, Horus on the Crocodiles, Hypocephalus, Imiat Fetish, Keprish, Neph, Manat, Nebu, Nemes, Neshmit, Ouroboros, Chunt, Scarab, Sarug, Shenring, Solar Bark, Tyet, Shabdi, Vulture Crown, Was Scepter, Winged Sun, Writings, Amduate, Books of Breathing, Book of Caverns, Book of the Dead, Book of the Earth, Book of Gates, Book of the Heavenly Cow, Book of Traversing Eternity, Coffin Texts, The Contendings of Horus and Seth, Enigmatic Book of the Netherworld, Great Hymn to the Aten, Litany of the Eye of Horus, Litany of Re, Pyramid Texts, Spell of the 12 Caves, Festivals, Beautiful Festival of the Valley, Cattle Count, Coronation of the Pharaoh, Min Festival, Opet Festival, Sed Festival, Related Religions, Atenism, Gnosticism, Hermeticism, Kemetism, Mysteries of Isis, Temple of Set, Thelema, Ancient Egypt Portal, Show, Authority Control Databases, International, VIAF, 2, National, Germany, France, BNF Data, Other, IDREF, retrieved from https://n.wikipedia.org/w/index.php, title equals Geb and olded equals 1257288768. Categories: Earth Gods, Agricultural Gods, Egyptian Gods, Snake Gods, Personifications, Mythological Rapists, Cattle Deities, Earth in Religion, World, Hidden Categories, Pages using the WikiHiero extension, Articles containing Ancient Greek, to 1453, Language Text, Pages with Greek IPA, CS1 German Language Sources, DE, CS1 French Language Sources, FR, Articles with Short Description. Short description is different from Wikidata. Articles having same image on Wikidata and Wikipedia. Articles containing ancient Egyptian language text. All articles with unsourced statements. Articles with unsourced statements from November 2023. This page was last edited on November 14, 2024, at 4:33 UTC. Text is available under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 license. Additional terms may apply. By using this site, you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Wikipedia registered trademark is a registered trademark of the Wikimedia Foundation, Inc., a non-profit organization. Privacy policy. About Wikipedia. Disclaimers. Contact Wikipedia. Code of conduct. Developers. Statistics. Cookie statement. Mobile view. Edit preview settings.